the NBA.
A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high above. We're here in the seat of the U.S. government, Washington, D.C. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. Take a look at the Wizards. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And checking out Miami. They're down in 7th place.
And well, for Washington, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
There's still some very strong teams above them. So, yes, they are contenders. But I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
So here is Miami's starting group. They've got Jimmy Butler. Dragic is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Adebayo in at the 4. And for the Wizards, we've got Alex Len. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Bryant in at the 4 slot. Westbrook against Dragic. Westbrook passes to Len. To the inside, Butler with the steal. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Well, for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Dragic the pass to Oladipo. Dragic with it. Now Beal defending. Dragic gets the bucket.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
Now here's Westbrook. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against New York. And he slams it down right on top of Dwayne Dedmon.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
On offense, here are the Heat. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler, and the layup's good off the glass.
What a polished player Butler is, using strong fundamentals to get the job done.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win, and that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously. especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Yeah, and after 1 year of collegiate basketball, Beal knew he was ready for the NBA, and I'd say he was right.
Oladipo outside. Dragic looking it over from about 19 feet. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Beal. And both free throws good for Beal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oladipo outside. Back to Dragic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Russell Westbrook.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. Both good from the line that time. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Westbrook passes to Bryant. Back to Westbrook. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
The tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
The Heat trail by 4. Up top, Oladipo. Defended by Bryant. Here's Butler. That one good for 2. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Westbrook, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And that one's good. Beal.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Outside Butler. Dragic against Westbrook. And it's Dragic off the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Russell Westbrook.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Dragic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. One kick kicks to Westbrook. It's Beal on the wing. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Beal's got 8.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Here's Dragic. He's got 6. It's Oladipo on the wing. Adebayo finds Dragic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards leading by 4. From 18 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Dragic. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And Oladipo kicks to Dragic. Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. The tray. Rebound by the Wizards.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots. He'd be better off passing up.
The drive by Beal. Outside Bryant. They get it back. Beal on the foul.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Beal against Oladipo. That's good from 17 feet away.
As versatile as they come. Oladipo can use his burst to blow by you or just his shots from the perimeter.
Now here's Westbrook to the middle. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 6. Outside Dragic. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Butler kicks to Oladipo. Offline with his 3. The Wizards have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now, here's Butler. Avdia with it. He had 13 points in the win against New York. And it's Beal in the corner. The 3. And again, Washington, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. Hits the jump hook.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Beal. He picked up 18 points in their last win against New York.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Butler against Bertans. Smith outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, Smith is a fighter. Someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Miami. They trail by 6. Pass to Hero. He kicks it to Butler. And another basket for Miami. Now Smith. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Down low. Here's Avdia. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
The Heat trail by 6. Nunn kicks to Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. And the pass to Bielitsa. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. Nunn can't get it to fall.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
The Heat shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. The shot by Butler, nobody around, but they'll get another chance. Nunn can't get it to fall, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Beal. And then for Miami, Andre Iguodala is checked in for Adebayo. Robinson is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. The Heat trail by 6. Bielitsa passes it to Nunn. Can't hit that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Here's Hero. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Here's Avdia. In transition, here comes Miami. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Wizards leading by 4. Passes it to Bertens. Here's Hutchison. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Smith outside. Clock at 6. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Heat trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Nunn. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. And no good. His first shot of the night missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Third is Denny Avdia.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
The first one falls.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
And he makes both free throws.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
To the paint, it's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Now look, I like whenever Bielitsa finishes with force. With the right positioning, he's a problem from this area.
Smith the pass to Gafford. There's the 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hero. And the 3 off target. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Avdia. And here's Nunn. He had 15 points last outing. Inside, Bielitsa. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that D, that ain't going to cut it. Once Bielitsa is established, he's going to find ways to score.
Smith surveying the D. And he converts the layup. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. That shot no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Robinson is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Hero in at the 2.
Oh, great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Nunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Out to the right wing. Baseline try. Washington with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 6. Now, here's Nunn. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Shot by Bjelica and nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Smith the pass to Hutchison. Rebound by Bjelica. Bjelica's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Having to chase Bjelica off that 3-point line, I mean, when you don't, this is what happens.
Smith the pass to Westbrook. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Score the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Bjelica. Here's Hero, covered by Smith. Here's Hero. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
When he forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Here's Gafford. Stolen by Robinson. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Hero's got 4 points this quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Dragic with it, now guarded by Len. Count that one. Dragic has got 8 points.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
Pass to Beal. From deep. That shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oladipo outside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Oladipo's got it all tied up now for Miami. Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Man, it's hard. It's so hard for defenders to keep up with Beal. He has good quickness and speed for his position.
Dragic with it. 8 points for him. Robinson left side. The kick out to Dragic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And here are the Heat now. Beal eats and misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Beal, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Oh, look, I love the confidence of Beal, but when you work that hard in the offseason and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Beal. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Duncan Robinson. And both free throws good for Beal.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Outside Dragic. Hachimura against Butler. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
Westbrook with it. Dedmon's there. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And it's the Heat with the ball, trailing by 4.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
Now Adebayo. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, man, as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
The shot by Beal, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. 4-point game. Shot's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Westbrook passes to Beal. Back to Westbrook. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Basket, good. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
A free throw drops for Butler.
Now, the competitive edge that Butler gives to this team, it's important because he doesn't take any possessions off.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 10. And Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is Hachimura. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. Bryant finds Beal. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like how Bill mixes up his scoring. He's capable of finishing when he's got this kind of position.
Now here's Dragic. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Top of the key, Dragic. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And it's Westbrook missing. The Heat have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And finished off by Oladipo.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Westbrook. Outside Bryant. Westbrook passes to Len. Dishes it to Beal. And Adebayo sends it back. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Butler. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Bob Diaz checked in for Washington.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 8th in scoring, 10th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play. It's going to be Beal shooting. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. For Washington, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Nice shot.
Free throw, no good for Beal. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. To the paint. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bryant. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, it's all about staying active on the glass. When Hachimura goes hard after the boards, it helps.
Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Adebayo. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here we go. Washington fast break. Westbrook's got the ball. Avdia can't hit. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. A different look for Miami. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. And so here is Miami. Passes to Hero. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, and the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 10. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. It's a close game here in Washington. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding one guards of the last 10 games. Russell Westbrook is second.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Yeah, these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Down low. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Beal. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Iguodala outside. Rebound Washington. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Avdia. Rebound by Butler.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Nunn wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his third assist on the night. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bryant. Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Ish Smith in for Russell Westbrook. The three from Bertans connects from three-point range. Bertans got 5 points so far.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo passes to Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. For Miami, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he knocks down the first one. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Heat. And so he hits both. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. None against Smith. Pass to Bertans. Smith outside. Unloads. Rebound by the Heat. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Adebayo drops them both. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Smith with it. He has 6. Here's Bertans. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now Nunn. There's the pass to Hero. Back to Nunn. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Adebayo down low. And that one hits back iron. Oh, big time shot.
He's just beat the buzzer. He barely beat the buzzer right there.
How about that shot to beat the clock? That one covered some distance.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 24 points and 1 assist. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. It dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Russell Westbrook, Hachimura out there with Bryant. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Len in at the center position. Clock is at 3, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. And here's Westbrook. Len up top. Pass to Hachimura. Westbrook against Dragic. Westbrook. Oh!
It's constant pressure that Westbrook puts on the defense. He never stops coming right at you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And every team would love to have a player like Westbrook because he plays his heart out every night.
Dragic the pass to Oladipo. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
That free throw good from Len. Both free throws good from Len. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Dragic the pass to Oladipo. Butler with the ball. Outside Dragic. Pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Butler way outside. The Heat with a fresh 14. Here's Dedmon. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Oladipo.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
To the inside, Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Dragic. 8 points for him. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, Butler reading the defense and uses that pick and roll effectively. Good ball handling option.
Outside Bryant. Back to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Here's Dragic after the basket by Washington. The pass to Dedmon. Back to Dragic. Oladipo with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. From the wing. And no good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal is so tenacious on the drive. He shows no remorse to the defense on these type of dunks.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Lynn. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's getting around 8 points a game, 11 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
Oh, no questions. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 6-point game. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. There's Dragic with the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Passes it to Len. Kicks it to Beal. Now here is Hachimura. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington on Sunday. They'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And the first one at the line is good. The Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For the tie, Len grabs the board. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Gafford. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Wow, rising up with force. I'm loving when Hachimura elects to dunk it. Great.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. He dishes it to Butler. He kicks it to Oladipo. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his third foul of the game. Bertanis, he's checked in for Len. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Adebayo. 14 points for him. Outside Dragic. Oladipo for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Oladipo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And firing on all cylinders. Oladipo is hot, and he knows it. Commanding the ball right now.
And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Now here's Beal. And he has 28 points for the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Washington. Ish Smith comes in for Beal. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 3. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. Jimmy Butler, 4th.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. I mean, to make the list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
The Heat trail by 6. And the shot is long.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. they are really controlling the inside.
And it's Smith missing. Stolen. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Bam Adebayo.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And he knocks down the first one. Abdia's checked in for the Wizards. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Heat. Robinson comes in for Oladipo. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wizards leading by 6. Smith with it. He's got 9. Pass to Avdia. Here's Hutchison. Down low. Avdia can't hit.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
A versatile player, Bielitsa mainly excels at spacing the floor. He's a big man with range. He'll do whatever you ask of him.
And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Pass to Bertans. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 4. It's Iguodala with the drive. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Wizards have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's Gafford. Defended by Nunn. Basket counts. Gafford's got 10 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Nunn. And he makes good on the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Wizards leading by 4. Inside, Gafford, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now, Nunn. And there's the pass to Bielitsa. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. Covered by Smith. Shots good by Hero. And here's Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Over to the left wing. No good with the triple.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look, he runs, jumps like a gazelle. Iguodala, a special person and athlete.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, the veteran leadership and wisdom Iguodala offers, I mean, it's huge. I mean, he's a glue guy who does whatever is asked of him.
And Washington making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Second free throw, no good. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
The resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but has finally become a valued rotation player.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside, Robinson passes it to Adebayo. Here's Hero. He's covered by Westbrook. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Over Bertans. Iguodala. No good.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
That one is off. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Smith, the pass to Bertans. To the middle, Gafford. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
The Heat trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the shot goes in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such precision.
Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. You can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off drives. I mean, in control at any speed.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Back to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Wizards leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. The pass to Gafford. Now, here's Bertans. Here's Avdia. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Iguodala against Westbrook. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Gafford. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Gafford's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington. .54 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Hero. Outside, Robinson kicks it to Iguodala. Some room here for Bielitsa. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bielitsa's got 11 points. And Westbrook, here we go.
Oh, seemingly unstoppable right now. Westbrook's dynamic style of play gives defenders headaches.
Here's Hero. 12 points for him. Pass to Bielitsa. It's tipped. Another shot. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one drops for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Berchinis. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Smith. And Miami with a change here, too. Dragic is checked in. And he makes both free throws. Washington leading now by 6. Left side, Westbrook. Out to the wing. A good look from Hachimura. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's the Heat on the break. Shot's good by Hero. He's got 14.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dragic. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Dedmon. On the 3 off target. The Wizard shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Gotta respect the speed of Beal. Outstanding when he penetrates inside.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's to Dedmon. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Westbrook kicks to Beal. Back to Westbrook. Beal dishes to Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
So quick coming through the lane. I mean, Westbrook really dares defenders to foul him in these situations.
And he makes the first. Lenz checked in for Daniel Gafford. Then for the Heat, Jimmy Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Hero. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Dragic the pass to Dedmon. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Dragic.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
This is Westbrook at his best, attacking, going strong at defenders, and finishing them.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Floats it up for Adebayo.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Washington leading now by 8. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. The pass to Len. The kick out to Bryant. Outside, Beal. Just 4 to shoot. Oladipo with the block.
I mean, you're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Here's Hachimura. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Hachimura against Oladipo. Looking for Dragic, and he gets it there. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The feed to Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Lets it fly from 18. They get the rebound. Oladipo outside. Five on the clock. Passes it to Butler. Shoots over Hachimura. They shoot again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Westbrook. Right side, Bryant. And it's Miami with the rebound.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Dragic. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Wizards leading by 7. Beal, the pass to Bryant.
This is Bryant at his best, getting physical inside and drawing a good foul.
First one falls for him.
But what you appreciate about Bryant is his hustle. I mean, a former second-round draft pick who continues to make his mark in the league.
And so he hits both. The Heat trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Westbrook double team. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside Butler. Oladipo for 3. He can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. Hachimura finds Westbrook. No good on that one. Dragic with some nice D. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 9 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Washington calls timeout. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
And the vertical Westbrook possesses is tremendous. I mean, he uses it to perfection on these dunks.
The Heat trail by 9. Now, here's Dragic. There's the dish to Butler. The Wizards have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Bryant passes to Hachimura. Dragic with some nice D. Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Washington with the rebound.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Pass to Dedmon. He kicks it to Oladipo. Lets a floater go. That one, no good.
Well, even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Heat trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the middle to stop the run. And it's Butler missing.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's changed.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Timeout called, the Heat. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Len. Beyond the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, Bryant. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Butler. Offensive rebound. The shot missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Inside, here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Why settle for the layup when you can jam? Bryant rocking the rim was forced there.
The Heat trail by 19. Here's Dragic. Oladipo finds Dragic. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And Westbrook, here we go. That one goes in. Westbrook's got 35.
Oh, showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Oladipo with the ball. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second guess themselves.
Beal against Dragic. Westbrook with a wide open look. Here's Len. Tries again. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And slam dunk by Butler.
Wow, an explosive athlete that can beat you inside and outside. Butler's a complete player.
Westbrook against Dragic. Back to Westbrook. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Land against Oladipo. From the top of the key, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Oladipo's got 12 points in just the second half. Wizards leading by 17. Now Westbrook. Outside Beal. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Westbrook pulls it down.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And the dunk by Len.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And here's Oladipo. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 6 assists in the game. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Beal dishes to Westbrook. To the inside, Hachimura. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Oladipo, and he gets it to go from the high post. Oladipo's got 21 in the game.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Westbrook against Dragic. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Wizards.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Russell Westbrook.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Dedmon. Butler against Beal. 4 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
Stepping inside the three-point line, Butler showing he can score from the mid-range.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Bryant. Hachimura kicks to Westbrook. Back to Hachimura. Off target with his 3. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. Big win tonight. It looked like you guys had great offensive flow. How did you accomplish that?
Well, this is the most fun we had all year. I mean, by far. I mean, the ball was moving on offense. We were playing great team defense and getting out on the break and scoring. And when you're scoring that many points, it's always fun.
Offense puts people in the seats and keeps players happy. Congratulations, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.